At the end of the 2 days of consultations, it is the hope that it will strengthen the capacity of civil society organizations to better engage policymakers on behalf of sex workers, persons with disabilities, lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender people, and other marginalized groups in preparation for the new government and 12th Parliament of Guyana. In addition, the specific objectives of the Guyanese Vulnerable Communities Capacity Strengthening Project is to augment participation of civil society organizations on behalf of the communities they served in decision-making processes on human rights issues such as the abolition of corporal punishment, decriminalization of same-sex intimacy and cross-dressing, protecting lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender LGBT Guyanese from discrimination in Guyana,
eradicating violence against women and children, and ending trafficking in persons, especially indigenous girls and women who are particularly vulnerable. This consultation on public policy advocacy aims to enhance the efficiency of participating civil society organizations, to engage our policymakers with effective advocacy which advances our human rights causes.
According to the project coordinator, the Guyanese Vulnerable Communities Capacity Strengthening Project has split into 3 phases, with the first phase being the open consultation, which is intended to bring together a wide cross-section of civil society stakeholders from both rural and urban Guyana to review the analysis and findings of the draft baseline and mapping studies conducted under the project earlier in the year.
The baseline study measures the current level of capacity amongst Guyanese civil society to engage in public policy advocacy on behalf of vulnerable groups. The mapping study describes the process of how public policy decisions are made in the Guyanese context and highlights key opportunities for civil society intervention and participation.
Meanwhile, the head of the EU delegation to Guyana, Ambassador Robert Kupeki, in his remarks, noted that he is pleased to be a part of the project in Guyana and the fact that it focuses on human rights, which his country stands for.
The European Union is proud to be partnering with SASOD to execute specifically this Guyanese Vulnerable Communities Capacity Strengthening Project, of which this forum is part. One of the main tenets of which the European Union works is pillared on the defense of human rights. Around the world and in Guyana, the EU partners with governments and civil society organizations to ensure the basic human rights of all, of women, of children, of the LGBTI, of all minorities, of disadvantaged and the voiceless.
The head of the EU delegation to Guyana, Ambassador Robert Kupeki, also used the opportunity to applaud SASOD Guyana for the work it has done in Guyana to ensure the voices of the LGBT Guyanese are heard. Reporting for MTV News Update, I am Ryan Abrams.